that in Sahaja Yoga we really never want to force anybody to marry anyone. Of course, we see two different aspects of your personality and then accordingly we try to choose. It's a tremendous task. Normally, if we receive all the information in the beginning of the tour, it's much easier. But this time it was very, very late. Even Kolhapur were receiving some information. One or two cases is alright, but most of them were very much delayed, and so we had to take our time to decide. As a result, you had very short time to know each other and to understand. But it's not an arranged marriage in any way. You are all free to say no even now, before you start taking the ornaments. So please, if you don't want this marriage, please decide it now. Full time has been given to you. I'll give you 10 minutes to decide. Now, marriage is not a joke in Sahaja. It's not so serious also. Marriage is not the end of Sahaja. I have seen that Western mind is like that, but the Eastern mind is that before marriage they will ask 10 questions. What is the boy? What is he doing? He has parents or not? That's the style they are. They will find out. How are you placed? What are you doing? This, that, all that they will find out. But after marriage, once they have accepted, even if it's a hippopotamus, they don't mind. They try to carry on. They might fight, but they carry on. They don't say we'll have divorce. So it's a different type of a mind, that before the marriage you try to verify. Sometimes they go too far, which hurts people, like how much is your pay, what is your degree, because that's what we find out in India. What is one is earning, what is his degree. Because here every person is a graduate in India, practically, nowadays. So if you are not a graduate, then according to them, it's low. That's their idea. Though the graduates are starving, they have no jobs, nothing here. But supposing there's a garbage cleaner in England, he's better off than many graduates, you see. But if he's a garbage cleaner, then in India is no good. So it's not, they have understood the dignity of jobs so far. So that's a little difference in the character and the thing, East and West, but I'm explaining to you. But after marriage, they settle down and try to work it out. Okay. Well, my experience is that the Western boys are extremely kind to Eastern girls, very much. Sometimes go to another limit of spoiling them. And also the Western girls, when they marry Indians, are extremely nice and sweet, I must say. Most of them are extremely nice and gentle. I don't know what happens. But when they marry among themselves, then they start working out on their Western side of adjustments. When they marry among themselves, then they say, we have to work it out, you have to see for yourself, you have to judge it, and all kinds of things they say. Which is something you should give up. Because I think both the persons have the same conditionings, and then it becomes like conditioning raised to power 7. And then they start to see judging each other, he's like this, she's like that, and these things happen. So this combination was better in a way between the Indians or the Eastern and the Western, that's true, but still, also among each other, you have to understand that in Sahaja Yoga, marriage is very important, and the children you will get will be all realized. They will be saved from many of the troubles you have gone through for your ascent. And also they will be much more alert and the conditionings will be much less. But if you continue with the same conditionings when after marriage you start on that it should work out. It's not something that you're cooking, you see, like that. It works out, just works out. You shouldn't think like that. Because of the upbringing, people don't have that sense that marriage is once for all. Just like as you have a child, you have a wife or a husband. You don't have to do it. Because there is no love bias. There's no love. And the love, even if they lack gentleness. They are very gentle with Indian wives, I've seen that. Very gentle with Indian husbands. But with each other, they are not that gentle as they should be. The gentleness is very important. How you touch a person, how you talk to that person, how you look after the respect of the other person, and also see what that person likes. As you try to please me, you should try to please each other. It's not very difficult. There's no question of thinking that there's some weakness in me that I'm pleasing. No. Such yogis have to be pleasing people, and you have to be extremely gentle. Especially the first few days, you should try to control yourself a little bit. Because in first few days, I think all the fumes just burst out. And these few days makes the difference. So, I've now had so many experiences that the first day only they will start saying, I don't want you, get out, I hate you. They must have got this dialogue from some cinema, I think. But it is not reality. In reality, you are waiting for this moment. You are waiting for your bride to come in, waiting for your husband to come in. And that's the moment you must show the maximum amount of consideration and love for another person, not for yourself. Like, I like this, I want this. If you start like that, then it is self-centered. But what do you like? What sort of food you like? All such questions, gently. You see, if you start gently, it will work out very well. Everything that starts gently works out very well. So, not with the bombastic words or big boasting, nothing. Be in a very humble, sweet manner. And even if somebody says something, try to avoid it and say, oh, it's all right, it will work. So that it should be. Now, another thing is not to discuss your past. Your parents and this and that. Discuss with somebody is, I think, is an emotional blackmail. You should not at all discuss your past or about yourself. Tell anything to the boy or to the girl. If they ask you also, it is wrong. Nobody should ask about the past of each other because we believe in the present. So you should not in any way ask for the past of the person or tell about your past. Just forget it. Start afresh new. Say, I have to wear this sari. Then I just decide I'll wear this sari. I don't think which sari I wore day before, but this is the one I have to wear, finished. I mean, it's something very simple also in that we don't do. So in such a serious thing like that, that is marriage, serious in the sense is very deep. But it should be taken as a play, to be enjoyed. And it's like this, you have everything but you can't enjoy it. Because there's no love. There's no understanding. And even if you have love and understanding, you don't know how to express it. That's what it is. Because if you can love me, you can definitely love somebody who's so dear to you. But you have no understanding as to how to express your love. And that's what I think is better that you meditate now about, instead of thinking of what faults you are going to find in others. because everybody has faults and there should be no uh, interrogation about it, but there should be understanding. Also take yourself for granted. Don't start also introspecting yourself. I am like this and confession business. Nothing is needed. It's all nonsense. In Sahaja Yoga, if you were like this and like this, how did you get your realization first of all? And all of you are saints, so you must respect each other. Respect is very important, and understanding and love.
Goes with the boy.
Oh. Now in this one, whatever is there, you have to understand what it is. And we'll get some Indian ladies also to help you. Ask them to make you wear all these things properly. And for the body.
Number 13, Martin Kirchbaumer from Austria and Silvia Reinhold from Germany. 31, Christian from France and Victoria from United States. 32, Arida Brahmini from France. Number 37, Noten Bert Peter from Belgium and Sangeeta from Madras, Finland. Wow. Number 56, Belistine from Malaysia and Parvati from Malaysia. 7, Jirko from Czechoslovakia and Françoise Rouchy from Belgium. Just here at the beginning, Rajin, I cannot read the name, Agarwal, and Fiona Middleton. This is number 58.